I'm so proud to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies for the wonderful 39th Annual National Philanthropy Day Luncheon and Awards Program. It's truly fantastic to see so many of you here. The great news, and you can look around and attest to the fact that we have over 800 people in attendance today, an absolute sellout. And that is a true testament to the importance of philanthropy here in Orange County. So many of you who know me know that this is the day that resets my heart. This is the day that makes me know that there are wonderful things possible for all of us because of absolutely every single person that is in this room. Every corner of this room is filled with kindness. And today we are going to celebrate some of the kindest of all. There's nothing better than being here on stage, witnessing the heartfelt tributes from the nonprofits that have benefited from the support and the generosity of our honorees. The stories you hear today will truly inspire and touch your heart. So if you have a Kleenex, I suggest perhaps you get it out now. You may have noticed that the beautiful song that welcomed us as we took our seats, that special composition was created by NPD founder Doug Freeman, I should say commissioned. He worked tirelessly to have had it written by the incredible Marvin Hamlish, an esteemed PGOT winner and performed by the talented students from the Orange County Music and Dance. And we'll have an opportunity to hear from Doug a little bit later in the program. But to get us started, I would like to welcome the Yorba Linda Girl Scout Honor Guard to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Audience, please stand and place your right hand over your heart.
Honor Guard attention. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the flag of our country. Honor Guard advance. The pride that we have comes from people like you, doing the things they know they must do, dreaming the dreams all Americans do, dreams of peace and getting along, a storybook life that flows like a song. With a lifetime of mellow memories to share with all the people that have yet to dare. Ask us just what's in America to keep you there. No walls to hold you in, no laws to make you stay. No, it's the simple pride in the American way. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor Guard, honor the colors. Honor Guard dismissed.
Now I would like to introduce our fabulous 2024 National Philanthropy Day Orange County co-chairs, Shazeen Mufti and Kathy Ruvalo. Each year the Association of Fundraising Professionals, or fondly known as AFP, recruits two co-chairs to lead and plan the event we celebrate today, National Philanthropy Day. It's not an easy task, believe me, and our community owes a great gratitude to these professionals as they have spent hours, days, weeks, months leading the efforts to produce this important awards ceremony. Let me introduce them. Shazeen is a nonprofit change management consultant who spent over 20 years serving in leadership roles in local, national, and international organizations. She's currently working with foundations to build inclusive practices and grow the impact of collective giving through giving circles and youth philanthropy. Kathy is a retired executive fundraiser with most of her professional career spent at UC Irvine. Zot, zot. Kathy has also been involved with NPD for over 2 decades. She currently volunteers at OC Music and Dance, helping to raise funds for the organization's brand new campus that is going to be built at the Great Park. Esteemed guests, please join me in a round of applause as we welcome Shazeen and Kathy to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shazeen Mufti.
And I'm Kathy Rubelo.
Thank you for joining us today for the 39th Annual National Philanthropy Day Luncheon here in Orange County. This event is now celebrated internationally, but we know our roots are here in Orange County, and we're going to be talking about that in a little while. Kathy and I are truly honored to serve as co-chairs this year. and we're excited for the program ahead. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to express our gratitude to our event sponsors, whose generous support has been making this year's event a success. We want to do a special recognition for our lead sponsors. They have been supporting this event for the last 31 years. Our presenting sponsor, Orange County Business Journal, our broadcast sponsor, PBS SoCal, and our print media sponsor, Orange County Register.
We're pleased to also recognize our platinum and gold sponsors today: Leona Aronoff Sadaka, the Bush Firm, City of Hope, Privy 8, Family Foundation, Edwards Life Sciences, IRA Capital, Mohamed and Rana Mullis, Mike and Linda Musalam, UCI Health, UC Irvine Foundation, Orange County United Way, and Zion Enterprises, Charlie and Ling Zhang. Thank you, platinum sponsors. We also have a few gold sponsors that we want to recognize. Absolutely Fabulous, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Orange County Community Foundation, and West Coast University. So let's take a moment to thank these people. Their support really makes this event successful, so thank you.
Kathy and I also want to express our heartfelt appreciation for this year's National Philanthropy Day Committee. What you're seeing today is the tireless effort for about a year in planning this event. So I want to acknowledge our dedicated group of experienced volunteers. Thank you. We would also like to recognize the individuals and organizations who have been past outstanding honorees for National Philanthropy Day. In recognition of their contributions, may the past outstanding honorees who are here please stand and be recognized. In addition, we want to recognize the individuals and businesses who were submitted as honorees this year. As we say, it's very difficult to actually choose one person to represent a year. So many wonderful people organizations have submitted names of wonderful individuals. So could all the 2024 honorees stand and be recognized?
Thank you. So I wanted to start with a thought I had this morning. I was getting ready to come here, and my husband was helping me a little bit, and I told him I was worried that maybe I might forget my lines. And he said, well, honey, he said, you'll be fine. Just try not to be too charming or too witty or too intellectual. And then he said, just be yourself. And I looked at him and I said, oh boy, okay, you're not coming, and he's not here, so just so you know. Anyway, on a serious note, I am honored to have been involved in this event for 2 decades, including chairing the event in 2009 and 2010, which the latter was when we celebrated the 25th anniversary. There are many reasons that I stay involved. I had the privilege of working at UC Irvine, where I met some of the most generous and caring people I know. One of them is our founder, Doug Freeman. Thank you, Doug. Today is his dream that took him 5 long years of hard work and determination that eventually led him to the White House to meet with President Ronald Reagan and get the president to sign a proclamation that every November 15th would be celebrated as National Philanthropy Day. And now it's actually celebrated internationally. So it's grown into a lot of other countries. So thank you, Doug. The world is a better place because of you. Another reason I love this event is the incredible people I get to meet. From the people on the NPD committee, to the judges, to the honorees. Many of these people have become lifelong friends and represent the best in philanthropy in Orange County. I'm blessed to have had these opportunities that have brought me to this stage today. I couldn't be more proud, and I plan to stay involved for years to come. So I'm going to close with, I do get asked a lot. A lot of us get on NPD committee get asked, how are the outstanding honorees chosen? So first of all, the those of us that work for nonprofits, we do not vote. We just facilitate the judging meetings. So the judges are actually recruited. We recruit philanthropists, past honorees, and other community leaders. And this year, we had a group of about 30 judges this year. And I wanted to recognize my colleagues Kate Klimau from UC Irvine and Larry Zieber from City of Hope, that they were also on the judging team. So, as you know, and you could see in your book, there's 9 categories, and so we had to take 30 judges and split them into 9 different panels, and they all met, and at the end, they all get together, all the panels together in one room, and one person from each panel presents who they chose, and the whole group of judges vote to solidify those results. Charlie Zhang, again, he was our judging chair, and he's been doing it for the last several years, so thank you, Charlie. And thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the judging panelists who volunteered a considerable amount of your time and talent to this important process. It was a joy and a pleasure to work with all of you. Please join me in giving them a huge round of applause.
We just would like to thank you, and you're going to be hearing some wonderful stories in their speeches. You know, a quote from the great Sufi poet Rumi, "The wound is where the light enters you." And so many of our recipients have taken their own struggles and pain and turned it into benefit for other people. So for that, we thank you, and may we be the light to others. Thank you so much.
Thank you both, and for all of your hard work in executing this event. I would now love to introduce to you a very special person. She was selected as our Legacy Award honoree at last year's National Philanthropy Day. Please welcome to the stage our 2024 honorary co-chair, Leona Aronoff Sadaka.
Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. No, it's still morning. They gave me 1 minute to speak, and here I am, mature, white-haired, and very short. I haven't done anything in 1 minute, but I'm going to try. And I brought my glasses, and they wrote it up very large for me. Let's see. Right here. I love being the honorary chair for this year. This year's National Philanthropy Day. Thank you to the leadership of our co-chairs, Kathy Ruvalo and Shaheen Mufti, and all the 2024 volunteers. You did all the work, and I get to have all the fun. So I would like to be honoree on other things, too. This wonderful day of recognition started 39 years ago by Doug Freeman. His love of humanity, vision, and persistence came to fruition. That old saying, if you can't dream it, you can't do it. By the way, happy birthday, Doug. I'm just 2 days older than you are. We are here today to showcase the very essence of that dream. As we gather to honor this year's wonderful slate of honorees, our thoughts go to not only fulfilling a dream, but the legacy of giving to make this world a much better place for each act we perform without the thought of recognition. I have lived by this proverb: if I am not for myself, who can be for me? And if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? I want to thank each of you in this sold-out venue, 800 people, that's amazing. Your support and loyalty to the Orange County National Philanthropy Day, and inspiring us with your stories of hope and success. Thank you so much.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of the Orange County chapter of the Association of Fundraising Professionals, AFP, Carrie Loeb.
Thank you. It has been an honor to serve as AFP president this year, and this event is certainly the highlight for our chapter. The proceeds from this event go towards scholarships for our members. We are delighted to have a special guest with us today, Roger Ali. Roger is the incoming AFP Global Board Chair and has traveled across the continent to be with us today. Esteemed guests, please join me in welcoming Roger Ali to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Ali, the incoming AFP Global Board Chair. It is truly an honor to be here with you today as we celebrate National Philanthropy Day and recognize the remarkable generosity, dedication, and compassion transforming lives here in Southern California. As someone who was previously served as the president of my local chapter, I am just delighted to experience your National Philanthropy Day. Also, I was an honoree at my chapter, and I know firsthand the importance of local events like this, both the hard work that goes in its planning, as well as the incredible impact that is showcasing philanthropy to our broader community. As some of you may know, I'm from Canada, and I have a second home in sunny Bonita Springs, Florida. I served as president of the Golden Horseshoe chapter in Ontario. Each year, we host an NPD event like this one that celebrates and promotes philanthropy and raises funds for our chapter and invests those funds into scholarships to provide educational opportunities for our members. This year, there are over 110 AFP chapters hosting National Philanthropy Day events. That is an amazing opportunity to honor everyone who comes together year-round to fuel our shared mission here in the US, in Canada, and around the world. Today, we are celebrating champions in philanthropy, generous individuals, dedicated nonprofit professionals, volunteers, and passionate organizations. You're the people who bring hope to countless others and create pathways to brighter futures. It is a privilege for me to be able to share this day of gratitude. Getting to attend more events like these and meeting more AFP members is something I'm looking forward to as I step into my new role as chair next year. As chair, I will be representing all AFP members. Everything we do at AFP Global is in support of our members as individuals who are furthering your organization's missions and as chapters coming together to celebrate the shared impact of philanthropy in your area. And that's why the objectives in our new strategic plan, which goes into effect in 2025, are focused on elevating the member experience, specifically how AFP Global can help our local chapters connect with one another and continue to provide value for their communities through events like this. None of this could have been achieved by one person. It takes a village. Everyone here plays a vital role in creating the change that AFP envisions. By pooling our talents, resources, passions, we tackle challenges and we amplify each other's efforts. reaching further than any one person or organization could do on their own. The spirit of collaboration is what makes our collective work so powerful, and it's what we will continue to do to inspire others for our next generation of fundraisers and donors. So as we look towards the future, I want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up every day, for continuing to be part of this transformative work. And congratulations to all of today's honorees. And thank you again for inviting me to be part of your National Philanthropy Day. Have a great rest of the event. Thank you.
Now I have the pleasure of presenting our first presenter, Sue Parks. She's the president and CEO of Orange County United Way.
Thank you, Maria. As I mentioned last year, Orange County United Way is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. One applause. No, that's okay. We have evolved greatly over the years, but absolutely remain committed to improving lives today and for future generations to come. One of the ways we now serve our community is through operating the local social services hotline 2110C. Each year, we receive close to 500,000 human contacts. These are people looking for housing assistance, food assistance, transportation assistance, childcare assistance, you name it. They are looking for all these things and so much more. We, like all the nonprofits in this room, rely on philanthropy to fill the needs and invest in prevention for generations to come. You make our collective work possible. On behalf of all of us, thank you to all the generous people in this room. So as I said, we're focused on improving lives now and for generations to come, and we can all be assured that Orange County is going to be in good hands when you learn about today's first awardees. It's vital to encourage the next generation to appreciate and practice philanthropy. The Outstanding Youth Award honors leaders under 21 who have shown extraordinary commitment through financial support, charitable programs, volunteering, and leadership. I'm sure you'll agree that this year's Outstanding Youth Award recipients exemplify these values. Please turn your attention to the screens.
I am so inspired by Connor Wong and Wilson Song. They are exemplifying philanthropy at its finest.
Connor and Wilson really are the definition of holistic, well-rounded, empathetic, creative, collaborative young people.
I've known Connor and Wilson for more than 10 years now. I've seen them grow up from little kids to young adults, and they've always been really invested in their philanthropy and giving back. They've always been very entrepreneurial, and they're just always really motivated and self-driven to do more.
They were playing at Pretend City Children's Museum in our grocery store, and they started role-playing what it's like to be an entrepreneur and a business owner. And that propelled them into the desire to be entrepreneurs and business owners. And so they created Sandbox Synergy, an opportunity not just for themselves, but for other young entrepreneurs to be able to thrive and give back to their community.
And they took all those things that happened in their young lives at Pretend City and turned them into this amazing entrepreneurial experience for themselves and others.
Here at Sage Hill, our mission is to inspire students to use their knowledge creatively and compassionately. And that's one of the things that Wilson and Connor are doing with this project, is to come up with an idea, turn it into a passion, and then take that passion out into the community and give back to other people.
I think one of the things that is really powerful about who Connor and Wilson are is that they truly do want others to be successful too.
They are dreamers, but they're also doers.
Connor and Wilson are really inspiring others to step into leadership, into philanthropy by their example.
Connor and Wilson, on behalf of Pretend City, we're incredibly proud of you. Congratulations.
Wilson and Connor, Connor and Wilson, I'm so proud of both of you. You are two amazing individuals, and congratulations on winning this amazing award. I know you're going to go on to do even greater things in the future.
Connor and Wilson, it is my absolute pleasure and honor to celebrate you as outstanding youth.
Please help me welcome to the stage our 2024 Outstanding Youth honorees, Connor Wong and Wilson Song.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm Connor Wong, and I want to start by thanking my family for their unwavering support and our mentor, Sandy Stone, for teaching us more about the nonprofit world than we could have ever imagined. Now, what started as an effort by Wilson and I to create a marketplace to sell our stationery has grown into a larger mission to build an inclusive platform for youth entrepreneurs to showcase their talents and products. And over the course of 6 years, we've been incredibly grateful to raise support for organizations that are dear to me, like Pretend City Children's Museum. Now, one of the most important things I've learned while organizing these fairs is that at its core, true philanthropy is about empathy and unity. It's about recognizing that each of us has the power to offer hope and support, to make someone's day brighter, and to remind them that they're not alone. And by giving selflessly, I hope we can create a world that values people over possessions. And together, through acts of kindness, we can build the foundation of a more compassionate society. Thank you.
However, philanthropy is not often the first thing we think about when we're participating in community service, and for us, attributing our work to an act of philanthropy didn't really occur to us until a few months ago. This is because when we think of philanthropy, we envision this exclusive space. So you think of Andrew Carnegie, for example, donating billions of dollars to fund these public libraries, schools, and other national institutions. And this characterization discourages people like us from participating in philanthropy because society has made us believe that without the backing of tremendous resources, our efforts will never make a significant impact. However, philanthropy is so much more than that. And if we can deconstruct this skewed concept of what it is, we can dismiss the notion of its exclusivity and understand that we can all become change makers. Because at the heart of philanthropy is simply the concept of privilege. Those with more of it have a duty to give some of it away to those who have less. And everyone is born with privilege in some capacity, no matter how great or small, material or abstract. Perhaps your privilege is being able to come here in a car today, or perhaps it is a sacred bond between a friend or sibling. In our lives, we are granted innumerable blessings, and if we share them with someone in need or someone who has less than you, we create an impact in their lives, and we participate in philanthropy. Thus, we hope that as we stand before you today, we have shown you that no marker of your identity can prevent you from making change. Philanthropy is intertwined with the human experience, and within each of us is an innate potential for service. Through public service, our legacy and actions are immortalized, and it only requires one bold step forward. Thank you.
As part of National Philanthropy Day, our AFP Orange County members have a tradition of giving $2,500 of their personal contributions, which are given to the Be the Cause campaign and the AFP Global Organization. Funds from that are given back to our local chapter, and they're utilized to give a donation to the charity of our Outstanding Youth Honorees choice. Connor and Wilson have both chosen their favorite nonprofit, Pretend City, who will receive a donation of $2,500 in recognition of their efforts and accomplishments. Congratulations, Pretend City. It is also our pleasure to announce that as part of their award, Connor and Wilson will both receive a check for $1,000 from the AFP Orange County Scholarship Fund for their continued philanthropic efforts and in support of their education.
Amazing, both of you. And your literature teacher should be so proud. Your writing is fantastic. Wow. See, isn't this great? It is now my pleasure to introduce our next presenter, Amanda Fowler, Vice President, Global Corporate Giving and Executive Director of Edwards Life Sciences Foundation.
Thank you so much, Maria. This is awesome. The room is full again. Seems like it's been a few years since we've really had this full house and all the energy focused on the good that's happening throughout Orange County and really the world. It's my privilege to be here to share the recipient of the Outstanding Small Business or Corporation. So this is an award that really recognizes a business with fewer than 50 employees that has really demonstrated consistent commitment to philanthropy, and that's through involvement in many different ways, whether that be financial, which is a part of it, but also stepping up and truly being a leader in our community and making a difference and connecting with the humans. And when you hear about the recipient, it will be no surprise. I think he perhaps knows every single person in this room, it feels like, focused on just being a change maker. So please direct your attention to the screens.
What sets MVS apart is their ability to not just see their own success, but also see the success in their community. And their impact has been phenomenal, not just at Junior Achievement, but many organizations in Orange County.
I met Mountain View Services' Eric Goodman about 3 years ago, and I just realized immediately meeting him, he had the biggest heart.
The Team Kids mission is to empower kids to believe in their dreams and to change the world. And having him on our board at Team Kids is just amazing. Seeing him playing with kids, believing in kids, helping them know that their dreams are important, and his commitment to mental health is just truly inspiring to see.
The Wooden Floor inspires young people through the power of dance and access to higher education. MVS and Eric Goodman and his family have made a commitment to helping young people move forward, both in school and in life. He does that through supporting our academic programming, our college prep programming, as well as our arts and family services.
Nothing describes Eric more than his own last name. When you meet Eric, you know whatever's going on in your life is truly important to him, and that leadership has started at the top. It's his entire team and the foundation.
Eric really believes that it's not just resources and funding, it's also in advocacy of our mission in the community. It's connecting us to potential partners. It's also connecting us to other nonprofit leaders for us to discuss ways we can collaborate together.
Junior Achievement's purpose and mission is to bring the real world into the classroom so these students can have a successful future. The way that MVS has really impacted the work that we do is through board leadership, but also through connections and our office space that we were given last year at MVS to provide more programs throughout the community.
He's thinking about all of us in the community, not just those 9 nonprofits that he serves on the board of directors for, but he looks at all Orange County nonprofits as a way to make a difference.
I really love their philosophy, together we can move mountains.
On behalf of the students of the Wooden Floor, it's my honor to congratulate Eric Goodman for this prestigious award and his company and his foundation, MVS Foundation, as well as his entire family and his team for making a difference in Orange County.
On behalf of Junior Achievement, our team, and the students that we serve, congratulations to MVS for this exemplary award. We are so happy to celebrate you and excited that you're receiving this award.
I'm excited to share a big congratulations to Mountain View Services, to Eric, and to his entire team and foundation for making such an incredible investment in our community, in our kids, and for everyone in need.
So here to accept the award on behalf of Mountain View Services is Eric Goodman, which if you don't see him everywhere, he's sort of like that red car that you start looking for it and then you see it everywhere. That's Eric Goodman, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm comfortable public speaking and I'm good in large groups, but I'm probably going to get emotional, so please bear with me. First and foremost, I would like to thank God, for without him I would not be here today. I also want to thank my family who's here with me today. My wife and kids and my parents are in the audience. I'd also like to thank my team at MVS, who some of our management team is here with us today. I would like to thank AFPOC, and I would like to thank National Philanthropy Day committee and judges. 33 years ago today, I was laying in a hospital bed, recovering from a life-saving surgery. I had my spine fused, and I had metal rods inserted in my back. I was in a body cast for 9 months. I had to have physical therapy to learn how to walk again. I am and I was disabled. Why do I share this story with you today? Because my company, Mountain View Services, provides services to around 500 homes for developmentally disabled adults, children, and seniors. We supply them with their food and their medical supplies. We also service hundreds of nonprofits in the community, mostly in Orange County, with our services. Philanthropy is not about the money that you give, but it's about using your resources to help other people. We use our team, we use our trucks, we use our building. As you heard, we have nonprofits that sit in our building. We use our network. We make connections with people that we know to help them. We use our resources every single day to help as many people as we can in the community. Last year, Mountain View Services was recognized as Orange County Business Journal Family Business of the Year, and this year I was honored with Philanthropist of the Year for Orange County. But I can tell you, today's honor, it's the icing on the cake. This is the highlight for me. This is the big one. I admire Doug so much. Where's Doug at? I told you I was gonna get emotional. Doug, what you've done for this community, what you do for Orange County and for the nation, I love you so much. This means so much to me. I also admire Charles Antis. Where's Charles? Charles is in the room. Charles is my mentor who taught me how to give and give fearlessly. So today, my mission in life is to help those in need. My disabilities do not define me, they motivate me. The more people we meet, the more people we can help. That's what I always say. Thank you.
I'm not crying, you're crying. All right, I better compose myself. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next presenter. Andrew Russell is the CEO of the flagship PBS station here in Southern California, and he is also my boss. Please welcome Andy Russell.
Thank you, Maria. Great job. All the way through. I will say at first, it's a great pleasure on behalf of PBS SoCal to be a partner and to be supportive of National Philanthropy Day and this really special day here, right here in this room. So thank you for that, and we'll now move to recognize the organizations and the individuals that make Orange County in this world such a remarkable place. The Outstanding Mid-Sized Business or Corporation Award recognizes businesses with 50 to 499 employees that demonstrates an outstanding commitment to philanthropy through its financial support of one or more nonprofit organizations, its leadership involvement, and the volunteer participation of its workforce, thus establishing a role model for other businesses in our community. Please direct your attention to the screens.
Southland Credit Union stands out to us in 3 really simple ways. 1, they show up. 2, you can feel the leadership's enthusiasm and how much they care. And 3, the financial support.
Southland is pretty remarkable because of their involvement in the community. Not only the company
provides financial support, but also they provide people.
Southland Credit Union has specifically supported the Los Alamitos Education Foundation through nearly $100,000 in business sponsorships over the years. These funds have been used to support student mental health and wellness, as well as expanding education in STEAM subjects: science, technology, engineering, the arts, and math.
Southland Credit Union had a tremendous impact on the youth center when we were raising funds for our new center in Los Alamitos. Not only they helped us secure the funding, but they also provided volunteers and financial support to make sure we have everything we need to support kids in our community.
Southland Credit Union's CEO, Tom Lent, has been a huge supporter of the Los Alamitos Education Foundation. He served on our board of directors for a full 6 years and now serves as a board member emeritus and even continues to serve on our finance committee.
The really cool thing about working with Southland and having a member of their team sit on our board of directors is you don't just have one board member on the Casa Youth Shelter board. You have access now to an entire company that participates, that cares, and is invested.
Every year, Southland Credit Union team comes together to teach our group of Leadership Academy students everything they need to know about financial literacy. And it's really remarkable because the students learn something that they've never learned in their life before.
Southland Credit Union is an integral part of the community. They connect with LAIF, with our schools, with district leadership, and they really integrate into all of our efforts and want to be a part of our community.
Casa Youth Shelter is an organization that serves children in crisis. So when they show up, they're showing up for all of those kids.
Individuals at Southland Credit Union reach out to other individuals and other businesses and encourage them to support nonprofits.
They always see the big picture. They know that their input here has a ripple effect through the entire community, not just Los Alamitos, but all of Orange County.
Congratulations, Southland Credit Union, for winning this awesome award. You deserve it.
Congratulations, Southland Credit Union. Congratulations, Tom. I'm so proud of you. I love working with you. You deserve this.
Congratulations, Southland. This is so well deserved, and we appreciate you so very much.
And here to accept the award on behalf of Southland Credit Union is the president, Tom Lent.
Wow, what a good looking group. That was a nice video. I have not seen it, so good thing I didn't cry. I want to shout out to Southland at table 32. Thank you all for being here. Sorry, that's not in the script. Okay, on behalf of the Southland Credit Union Board of Directors, our board chairs here, and our 190 amazing associates, I'd like to express our sincere gratitude to the Association of Fundraising Professionals and the National Philanthropy Day team. Thank you for your dedication and efforts in organizing this very inspiring event. It's a privilege to be here today with all of you to celebrate the spirit of philanthropy that unites us all. I would also like to thank the outstanding and selfless leaders who nominated Southland Credit Union. You just saw in the video, Carrie Logue from the Los Alamitos Education Foundation, Jessica Hubbard from Casa Youth Shelter, and Lena Lume from the Youth Center. Yes. Each of these organizations plays a critical role in our community, impacting the lives of children and teens every single day. Their unwavering commitment to making a difference is humbling and inspiring, and we are absolutely honored to be recognized by them. As Southland Credit Union, we live by the philosophy of people helping people. This guiding principle influences every decision we make, from supporting extraordinary local organizations to helping our 70,000 members achieve their dreams. Our commitment to the communities we serve is at the heart of who we are. Philanthropy is more than just a choice, it's a responsibility. Southland Credit Union is committed to continuing our mission to uplift, empower, and inspire. Together with all of you, we look forward to building a stronger community and more compassionate as well. Thank you again for this honor, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of something much greater than ourselves. Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to welcome our presenting sponsor from the Orange County Business Journal to the stage. It's one of the most respected and widely read local business publications in the county. The publication, now in its 46th year, serves a readership that includes the area's biggest and best known business owners, senior executives, and the most influential leaders in our community, which is all of you right here. Representing OCBJ is Kim Stemper, philanthropy editor. Please join me in welcoming Kim.
Thank you so much, Maria. Well, hello, everybody. I see so many amazing people out here. You just truly are the ones who make Orange County such a special place to live. For the last 12 years, I have been honored to be able to share with our readers all of the wonderful things that everyone here is doing to make our community a more compassionate, more loving, and overall better place. So I want to thank all of you for the role that you took in accomplishing that. Now today, I am going to be introducing the Outstanding Large Size Business Award. Now this award is really special. It recognizes a corporation or a business that has really worked hard with its employees and its associates to create a true culture of philanthropy. And they are doing this not only through financial contributions, but by supporting their employees when they go out to do volunteer work. They're out there creating wonderful partnerships that are elevating the clients that nonprofits serve. Now this award, it's not just for one person from a corporation. It truly is meant to recognize the efforts of everyone at that corporation or business. And so, and so that is why the winner of this award is a company that will really give an example to others. So if you would please turn your attention to the video screens, we'll see who that is.
One of the biggest ways that PNC has provided their support to Pretend City Children's Museum is with our Grow Up Great grant. This has allowed us to partner with other charities throughout Orange County like Moms, Orangewood, First Five of OC to provide parenting workshops, parenting seminars, memberships, way to play days to children who otherwise would not have access to the museum.
The Grow Up Great program is felt all over Orange County. We know so many partners who have benefited from the philanthropy specific to that program that PNC has spearheaded for a number of years.
First Five and PNC Bank share a mission. We want to see every child reach their full potential. PNC Bank heavily invests in their Grow Up Great initiative, which links so well with what First Five Orange County is doing.
To me, PNC Bank is really the epitome of what corporate philanthropy is all about. They have been so generous to moms in the form of grant funding as well as sponsorships, but also sharing their time, their resources, their people with us for some of our volunteer-oriented events.
PNC Bank allows each employee to donate up to 40 hours a year to give back. They also do fundraising drives where they're collecting school supplies for kids and distributing those out into the community.
Our Mommy and Me class has been one of our core programs for the 32 years we've been in existence. It was really out of a need that we were seeing from pandemic-impacted families who had had no outlet and were really restricted to their homes. We had the need for additional team members to handle the overflow, and PNC Bank answered that call. PNC's funding allowed us to socialize all of those families, especially those babies, and get them back on track developmentally.
PNC Bank recognized the importance of an investment in early childhood education from the start and realized that in order to change and help with economic and upward mobility throughout the community, it really starts in those first 5 years of childhood, and that an investment in early child education was the best return on any philanthropic investment they could make.
On behalf of First Five and all the children that have jointly benefited from our investments, I thank you, PNC Bank, and I congratulate you on a well-deserved accomplishment.
On behalf of the Pretend City Children's Museum, Congratulations to PNC Bank. Your entire team has really been incredible to work with.
Congratulations, PNC Bank, on this well-deserved award from all of us at Moms. We can't tell you how much we and all of Orange County appreciate you.
And here to accept the award on behalf of PNC Bank are Jared Engel, Regional President and Head of Corporate Banking, and Denise Scott, Vice President, Client and Community Relations Director.
So good afternoon, everyone. There is a lot of people here. Wow. Really, really cool that we're all coming together, 850 plus people, to celebrate all about giving. Just really honored to be here and just excited for Orange County to have this many people here celebrating a common cause. Thank you to AFP and our incredible partners for recognizing PNC for this amazing award. Denise and I are truly honored to accept this award today on behalf of PNC. This recognition isn't just about PNC's achievements over the past year. It's a testament to the power of collaboration with exceptional partners who drive lasting change in our communities. While PNC is one of the nation's largest banks, our approach is distinctly local. In every market where we operate, our priority is to embed ourselves in the fabric of the community. We hire local bankers who truly understand and serve the financial needs of their neighbors. We sponsor events that bring people together and support organizations that uplift our neighborhoods, enhancing the quality of life for all of our residents. Since opening Orange County office 3 years ago, we've been committed to becoming a vital part of the financial community and a backbone for the impactful work happening across this region. We understand we're bankers, we're not educators, we're not housing experts, and we're not community organizers. So we partner with specialists dedicated to providing the resources and programs that make our communities thrive. We're proud to stand alongside each of you, championing causes that create a lasting impact. The spirit of giving back is not only personal to us, but shared by many PNC's employees here in Orange County. In the 3 years since I joined PNC, our team has collectively dedicated hundreds of hours to volunteering, delivered financial literacy education to underserved communities, and have taken on leadership roles on boards to support causes close to their hearts. These efforts go hand in hand with the vital role that corporate philanthropy plays to strengthen the fabric of our communities. And at PNC, we are proud to provide the support necessary to help our communities thrive.
As you heard, a key area of focus for PNC is early childhood education, where we invest in building strong foundations for future generations. Over the past 2 years, PNC has partnered with many outstanding organizations in Orange County to support high-quality early education programs through grants, sponsorships, and employee volunteerism. This work is aligned to PNC's philanthropic giving area, PNC Grow Up Great. Since its inception in 2004, Grow Up Great has helped more than 10 million children get a good start in school and life through grant-funded programs, the development of early learning resources for parents and caregivers, and volunteerism in the numerous communities that PNC serves, including right here in Orange County. Through the remarkable work of organizations like Pretend City Children's Museum, Moms, Easter Seals Southern California, Project Scientist, Beyond Blindness, Cielo, Think Together, KidWorks, Museum of Teaching and Learning, and First 5 Orange County, PNC has been able to extend its reach, providing resources that are vital to the growth and development of young children. Furthermore, we take pride in partnering with organizations like Orange County United Way, 1OC, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and Junior Achievement, who are dedicated to providing communities with support initiatives that enhance the quality of life, promote inclusivity, economic mobility, and foster a strong,
more connected community for all. Though PNC is being recognized on stage today, we know who the true heroes are in our community, and we celebrate the incredible work accomplished by educators, nonprofit leaders, community volunteers, and the many organizations in the room with us today. You continue to elevate our communities in profound ways, laying the foundation for a brighter, more equitable future. Many of you in this room have witnessed firsthand how partnership across sectors provides additional resources, people power, and funding can create lasting change for the challenges our community faces. Together, we're building a stronger Orange County, and we look forward to seeing how much we can achieve. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I will also mention that PBS SoCal would also offer a personal thank you for the support of PNC for our early education and your advocacy for which led to our Media Access Awards that we will be broadcasting in January. So thank you, PNC. You are making an enormous difference. We appreciate it. Sadly, this year, our community said goodbye to a generous and compassionate community member, Richard Dick Pickup. To tell you a little bit more about the amazing contribution Dick has made in Orange County, please welcome to the stage Tim Bush, founder and CEO of Pacific Hospitality Group.
Thank you, Maria. It's an honor to be here today. I knew Dick for 32 years, and it's a pleasure to be involved in presenting this award for the National Philanthropy Day Tribute Award. Some of you may have known Dick personally through business dealings or his philanthropy endeavors. I was lucky enough to call him a friend, a partner, and a mentor. But he's not probably a household name. But if you knew the businesses, the real estate, and some of the fabulous things that he did in charity, his name would be household. But he didn't attribute his name to many of those organizations out of humility. And that's how he flew under the radar screen. Dick was a very generous philanthropist. He's a studied investor and a patriarch of the Pickup family, which is here at table 6. Dick's investment achievements allowed him to engage in transformational philanthropy for the betterment of Orange County, Coachella Valley, and beyond. And this has brought extremely great joy to Dick. For all of you who are donors, when you're at the end of your life, and he passed away just this year, but at age 90, working the very day he died and giving money away the very day he died. And it was a sudden medical condition. He didn't expect to die that day, but God had other plans. But he had done some extraordinary things in his life over the years. He was a visionary philanthropist. He always wanted to make impact, big changes, whose generosity has left legacy for many individuals and families who have and will benefit from his medical research, especially in the area of memory care. I'd like to direct your attention to the screens to hear more about the impact Dick had on our community here in Orange County and beyond.
Dick Pickup was a great friend of mine, going all the way back, close to 50 years now. When we first got to know each other, there were ups and downs. And when the downturn in 87, 88, he almost lost his home. Dick was a man of very few words, a man who flew under the radar, did not like any personal attention. But I have to say this, it's ironic that he's viewed as the man of philanthropy now, because for his first 20 years of our friendship, it would not have been that way at all. He was interested in his golf game and investments. Philanthropy was not part of his life per se. He came to me one year when he was having an audit and he needed a receipt for $3,000. And the more he increased in his capacity to give, I could see a restlessness in him. And I began to challenge him to do some things. We'd done a $48 million building program and was left with a $10 million debt, and he wrote the check, and he loved it. And I said, you know, Dick, some people talk about give till it hurts. Give till it feels good. And he began to feel really good about it. And from then on, he realized the joy of giving. Dick did not give to institutions, he gave to people, believing those people would keep those institutions straight. I'm just very grateful for him and the vision he had, and also his encouragement to his kids to be involved in that.
For me, and I would say for a lot of people that are in this community, when they think of Dick Pickup, they're going to think of a person of tremendous influence, a man who was extremely humble, kind, and very generous, and always was thinking about how to make sure that what was being talked about or formulated was something that was going to be beneficial to all the stakeholders. Dick's impact to Hoag was tremendous. Not only was he one of the most generous philanthropists associated with Hoag, but Dick wanted to make sure it wasn't just about the money, but really about the circle of patients or families that his contribution was going to impact. Every time you walked into the room with Dick, you wanted to be a better person. You wanted to be a better leader. You wanted to be a better community member. And when you're looking at it through a business lens, you wanted to be a better corporate citizen, because that's what Dick was. I think one of Dick's gifts was his ability to actually understand and see forward.
I think I was inspired. I lost a brother a couple years ago to dementia, Alzheimer's. I think it was just time to make a meaningful gift. We've had a lot of different gifts to a lot of different charities, but I think this one was time to investigate just the neuroscience department, what the brain can do, and breakthroughs I think that I'm looking forward to in the next 10 years.
Hoag is a very fortunate institution, and we live in a community that provides tremendous support. However, there are very few in our history that truly changed the course of the institution for the better, and Dick Pickup was one of those individuals.
Dick had no interest in publicity. In fact, he would be embarrassed for this to be done in his honor. He was a good, sharp businessman who realized that this was something he wanted to do, and it felt good doing the more he did it, and he arranged to do it in a way that went beyond this life.
Dick will be greatly missed by his family, friends, and business associates, and the Orange County philanthropic community, but his legacy will continue to pay great dividends to this county for decades to come. Please join me in welcoming Dick's son, who is a friend and a partner of mine, Todd Pickup, to the stage to accept this special memorial award on behalf of the Pickup family.
Well, first of all, it's a great honor. I'm so happy to be up here speaking on behalf of my father and my family, and I'm so proud to be called his son. Much of what I was going to say has already kind of been said, so I think what I want to get across today is that my dad, for the first part of his life, lived by this great motto called liquid and anonymous. And it wasn't until he started giving that really his life became complete. He's very successful financially, but there was just a calmness, a spiritual being inside of him that really led him to giving. And it's so important to our family now. We've established a foundation. We've given to great organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and later today I'm going to a kids' work function, and supporting our local charities is so important. And I think if he were here today, he would ask all of you to kind of look at yourself and think about what moves your heart. Because giving, together, we can make our community so much better. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage, Maria Hall Brown.
Isn't this room filled with the most remarkable individuals on the face of the earth? Love everyone here. including the next person I get to welcome to the stage. And everyone knows him, everyone adores him, and I love the idea that he actually coordinated this particular day and this particular event to coincide with his birthday, so we can all wish him a happy birthday. Please welcome to the stage my dear friend and the NPD founder, Doug Freeman.
You know, I'm a little embarrassed because Philanthropy Day, when we first had our very first event in Los Angeles that I was at, Orange County had its event actually a little earlier, but the LA one, and I was helpful in sort of organizing the timing. But I had a more important thing I had to make sure it didn't cut into my trip to Hawaii. So we had to do it like the week of the 14th or the 15th. So, you know, I may have thought it was a great idea to have a day, but when you mess with my Hawaiian trips, First of all, I want to thank you all for coming. Some of the most wonderful people on the planet are in this room, and it is a great honor for me just to be amongst you. I've been asked many times, why'd you do this? I was 36 years old, 1981, and I write a letter to the White House. I mean, why did I do that? I don't. So let me give you the short story. Like Leona, I'm going to take a 2-minute, it'll be about 10. So the first thing was that I was feeling grateful for all that had been in my life and in the life of everybody I've known. I was feeling grateful because I was talking to a group of men and women that were truly generous, and this was in Minneapolis, St. Paul. I felt so grateful, not because I'm in the Walker Museum because it's such a beautiful museum, which it is, but because I'm looking at this crowd of people that have set the bar so high in their generosity, and I realize, God, I'm grateful because what they were doing inspired me in California, even though I didn't know what they were doing. I knew the results of what they were doing. And so I felt just grateful. Grateful for my family, my community, my country. And I have an odd, it's been a theme in my life. And ever since I was 16 years old. And that theme was, if I care, I can. And if I can, I must. And when I went through that in my head, and I'm thinking this concept of gratitude, just to say thank you to people that built the schools I went to, that saved my parents' life, that saved the lives of so many other people that I knew, and inspiring these people and defending those people and protecting those people over there. And I didn't know who they were. I just knew the work had been done. That things the world was enhanced by this generosity and this compassion that I felt I have to do something to make sure that we never forget how grateful we should all be and how thankful for what we have been given. And much like Dick Pickup, once you know that you can make a difference, you make a difference. So the next 5 years of my life was dedicated to trying to make this a day of true celebration, of true inspiration. And I don't know about you, but I've been to every one of these for the last 34 or 5 years, or however long it's been. And I cannot leave without either a tear or a sense of, Freeman, you got to up your game. So if that's true for me, I would bet it's true for you. Half of you have spent your entire careers in the service of others. And the other half of you have used your resources, human capital, financial capital, to make sure the job gets done. So who do we thank now? I thank you. And God bless you. God bless everyone in this room, because my life has been enhanced by you, by those that followed you, and those that preceded you. So thank you. We have an incredible group of honorees today. No matter how many honorees we put on this room, in this room, it's a fraction of the people to whom we owe our thanks. So on behalf of my family, to your family, God bless all of you.
Thank you, Doug. Beautifully said. I am pleased to introduce our next presenter, Caroline Pereira. She's the president of Hoag Hospital Foundation.
Thank you, Maria. I am so honored to be here today with all of you change makers and philanthropists, and it is my honor to present this next award. The Outstanding Philanthropic Group Award recognizes a volunteer group that has demonstrated extraordinary commitment to our community through direct involvement, financial support, and leadership. At Hoag, we are grateful that so many caring people dedicate their time, their talent, and their philanthropy to help make a difference in healthcare and advance healthcare for Orange County. One of those groups is Circle 1000, a pillar of Hoag's inspiring philanthropic community. Please direct your attentions to the screens.
Circle 1000 has been an incredible group of women that have gotten together since 1987 and raised over $25 million in support of Hoag Family Cancer Institute. It's just an incredible, inspiring story.
I have the privilege of working with Circle 1000 as a member of the Hoag Hospital Foundation team. I see their legacy of being a longtime volunteer organization that is passionate about what they do. They care about their community, and they are willing to take the time and raise the funds to support patient care at the Hoag Family Cancer Institute.
Circle 1000 is a very special philanthropic partner. They are very interested in having cutting-edge cancer care and supporting the vision to get there.
With the support of Circle 1000, Hoag Cancer Institute's been able to purchase equipment to help retain and recruit physicians that are nationally renowned in cancer care, and that elevates the care for all our community.
The impact that I have seen that Circle 1000 has made through the years is that ongoing support in working with the leadership at the Hoag Family Cancer Institute, as well as us here in the Hoag Hospital Foundation.
And this really has been generational giving. We see families where a grandmother, a mother, a daughter have been involved.
Because of their ongoing commitment and their ongoing support of the vision, we can look forward to what might be a multi-year commitment and know that we have their support. And that is invaluable.
This past year, I was diagnosed with cancer, but how fortunate I have been to be here at Hoag. So I have experienced the generosity of Circle 1000 through the care that I received at the Institute. I am forever grateful.
Circle 1000 members as the representative of the Cancer Institute, the leaders, the staff, the patients. We congratulate you on this very well-deserved award, and thank you very much for everything you do for us.
On behalf of the Hoag Hospital Foundation and cancer patients throughout Orange County, congratulations to Circle 1000 for being recognized for your passionate care of our community. Thank you so much.
On behalf of Hoag Hospital Foundation, congratulations, Circle 1000. We are so grateful. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Mary Buckingham and Lacey Robertson, co-chairs of Hoag's Circle 1000 Founders Committee.
Thank you for this honor, all of you. Lacey and I represent the warm community and multi-generational ties of Circle 1000. My great aunt, Virginia Valentine, was an original member of Circle 1000, which was founded in 1987 by her friend, the late Sandy Sewell. Sandy had been treated for cancer at Hoag, and as a survivor, she wanted to give back. She came up with a simple idea: ask her friends each to donate $1,000 toward cancer care at Hoag, and then thank everyone at an annual brunch. We've never had a gala or sold anything to raise money. We are just a small group of friends who give from our hearts. Nearly 40 years later, I am so proud to tell you that we have raised more than $25 million. And having joined Circle 1000 in 2006, I am equally proud to tell you that my daughter Lacey has joined, and together we co-chaired the committee of 24 members this year. And we are this next year. Lace.
I joined Circle 1000 in 2019, and several of my friends have also joined because we see the remarkable collective impact of small acts of philanthropy. We represent a new generation of Circle 1000, and we proudly continue its history of supporting Hoag Family Cancer Institute. Among the areas Circle 1000 have impacted are recruitment of top oncologists, cutting-edge clinical research, early detection programs, an annual symposium that draws hundreds of oncology nurses nationwide, and the Nurse Navigator program, which pairs each Hoag cancer patient with an oncology nurse who guides them through every step of their journey. Circle 1000 has helped elevate care at Hoag Family Cancer Institute, where survival rates exceed national averages. Hoag has also become the leading choice in Orange County for cancer care. With the expansion of Hoag's Irvine campus, we are excited that this quality care will be even more accessible to patients across the county.
That really is the spirit of Circle 1000, to help the Hoag Family Cancer Institute positively impact as many patients as possible, just like it impacted our founder, Sandy. Thank you for honoring our contribution on this National Philanthropy Day.
Congratulations. I love a mother-daughter team. That's amazing. Well, I get the opportunity to introduce the next award. And our wonderful presenters are Angelique Andrulaitis, Executive Director of Development and UCI Health Advancement, and Dr. Mahtab Jafari, Professor of Pharmaceutical Services and Director of the UCI Center for Health Span Science, UC Irvine.
All right, wow. This truly is such an inspiring day. One of the things I just want to comment on is, as Mahtab and I were sitting next to each other this whole lunch, she kept leaning over to me and saying, wow, this community in Orange County is incredible, isn't it? And Mahtab, absolutely, 100%. So we are thrilled to be able to share the Outstanding Volunteer Fundraiser Award. This will go to somebody who honors volunteers who have demonstrated exceptional leadership in coordinating and motivating others, who have accomplished a philanthropic project on behalf of a charitable institute,
I have to say that I also said something else that, so this is the science teacher in me. Philanthropy and giving is in our DNA. I really believe that residents of Orange County and all of us, and those of us who are not in Orange County, you should move to Orange County. So this award highlights those who have devoted a substantial amount of their time, energy, and creativity to one or two organizations. And the award also exemplifies true volunteerism at its best. And this year, honoree not only has these characteristics, but she also devotes her soul and heart into philanthropy. And we should know that over 500,000 people in Orange County serve as fundraiser volunteers and assist in helping nonprofit organizations. So now we are going to direct our attention to the screen to learn more about this year's honoree.
The thing that's unique about Ronit is the enthusiasm she brings to the fundraising process as a volunteer. And she also buys into the spirit of peer-to-peer fundraising, where you recruit your friends, your family, and your social network. And she has done that extraordinarily well.
She's so passionate about not just raising funds, which is extremely important for this event and for us at UCI Health, but it's a passion for getting an entire community engaged, which of course helps further that mission of raising more funds, but also raises awareness.
Ronit is completely committed to whatever she sets her mind to. And this UCI Anti-Cancer Challenge has become a real passion for her.
I created and launched the Anti-Cancer Challenge about 8 years ago to help fund the most innovative research coming out of the members of our center. And Ronit's impact on that has been nothing short of fantastic because she's raised so much money that has gone directly into supporting the most innovative cancer research, both at UCI and our pediatric cancer partner, Chuck Children's.
What she wants to do here in Orange County to really turn UCI into a state-of-the-art cancer research and treatment facility is just amazing.
Ronit does an incredible job of being an ambassador, first for UCI Health, and then of course the Anti-Cancer Challenge. That's her passion, and she doesn't take no for an answer. And so I think what we see in that is others wanting to participate, to support, and to be a part of whatever she's touching.
She's a force. She's unstoppable when she puts her mind to accomplish something. And that commitment and that passion is just infectious. She just is so good at selling the message and the importance of it that it's impossible not to want to be part of the team.
She's organized a team that has collectively raised more than $700,000. This type of research is difficult to get funded. So it's a very important source of funding for me as director to be able to support that innovative research.
Ronit has a history of supporting philanthropic causes. My first experience was when her and her husband Gil were on the Orange County School of the Arts Foundation Board and were providing a great deal of support to the school.
Ronit, on behalf of over 12,000 UCI Health teammates, thank you, thank you, thank you, and congratulations.
Ronit, congratulations on this incredible award. There is no one that deserves it more than you do. You are the most committed, hardworking, unselfish, passionate human being that I know, and I cannot believe that there would be anyone who is more deserving than you are.
Ronit, on behalf of the UCI Child Family Comprehensive Cancer Center, our members, and particularly our patients, congratulations on receiving this award.
Please join me in welcoming Ronit Benjamin to the stage.
Okay, I'm conquering my public speaking fear, so bear with me. But it's super important to me. The Anti-Cancer Challenge has truly changed my life. So I would like to share my 7 years with the Anti-Cancer Challenge. The ancient philosopher Lao Tzu said, "Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your action. Watch your action, they become your habit. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." We attract what we put out into the world. We have the greatest and most lasting, I'm shaking, impact when we live our life through the lens of compassion and love. I got involved with Dr. Van Eaton, the founder of the program and the director of the Chow Family Comprehensive Cancer Center 7 years ago, in honor of my father-in-law, Dror Benjamin, passed away from aggressive form of leukemia, sorry. Our family quickly learned the damage this horrible disease causes and how it can impact anyone, even someone who seemed invincible to us all. The UCI Anti-Cancer Challenge, which began in 2017, include biking, runs, and walks, and all money raised by this event goes directly to support cancer research. We make a lasting difference in people's life. We've raised $6.2 million funding 123 groundbreaking research projects, but that's not all. Our effort also attracted an additional $44.5 million in extramural grants to further discovery in cancer prevention, treatments, and cure. I can't even begin to describe the feeling of hearing someone's story who simply would not be here today had it not been for one of these early phase clinical trials. I'm truly lucky to surround myself with friends and family that share the same values of caring and act on them by contributing their time and resources to help UCI make a difference in the world. I want to thank UCI for nominating me. Thank you to my teammates, John and Marcy Miller, who work and care as much as I do. I want to acknowledge Steve Wagner, who joined in the last 2 years. And he's right, I'm not taking no for an answer. All my fellow nominees and award winner, thank you for making the world this brighter and more hopeful place. Thank you, National Philanthropy. I'm truly honored.
I'm delighted now to introduce our next presenter, Larry Zieber, Vice President of Philanthropy at City of Hope, Orange County.
Thank you, Maria. City of Hope is so honored to be part of this event every year, and I just want to take a moment to reflect on Ronit's just remarkable words and all the important work she does for our community, so thank you. Today, I have the pleasure of presenting the award for the Outstanding Founder, which recognizes an individual for his or her achievement, leadership, and vision in establishing a successful nonprofit organization dedicated to providing important charitable services to our community or to improving the quality of life for individuals and families living in Orange County. Please direct your attention to the screens.
George's passion and what he does is amazing. The thousands of people he's helped struggling with homelessness, with their addictions, alcohol, and drug is a passion that's rubbed off on all of us.
Well, George has been there and done it. He's been homeless. He's lost his job. He knows the insanity of the addiction. He knows the obsessive and compulsiveness of our disease. So when he can go ahead and personally bring that to an addict, with his past history, that becomes an attraction to that addict or that alcoholic.
My dad was offered the opportunity to go to a recovery house, and it wasn't available to a lot of people back then. And so he saw an opportunity where he could help more people that didn't have access or the means financially to get into sober, stable housing.
He believes that anybody that's breathing deserves a chance to get sober and a roof over their heads.
The amount of people that he has been able to help with this foundation is astronomical. You help 10 people, those 10 people go and help 10 people. You've now helped 100 people.
You can't keep this unless you give it away. And he has sponsored countless people who have now sponsored more people who have now sponsored people.
Reuniting mothers with kids, fathers with their families. He's helped thousands of people.
Around 2021, he started the Action Alliance Foundation.
If anybody doesn't know, alcoholics and addicts coming off of their addiction might not have the most money in the world or the ability to find a job or hold a job. And so financially speaking, they can't always pay for rent. So what the foundation does is it allows them to stay for a period of time. He's giving away free housing and allowing these people to get back on their feet.
We take people with no money, no job, show them how to get a job, show them how to stay sober, and become productive members of society.
It's incredible what the foundation is doing. It's mind-boggling. It's super inspirational.
It started out as word of mouth, and it's progressively become a bigger and bigger entity.
George's impact on the Orange County homeless population has been dramatic.
George, congratulations on your award, and thank you for your beautiful tenacity, and thank you for providing everybody in Orange County a safe haven.
On behalf of all of Wood Glen and everybody you've helped along the way, we all want to say congratulations. There's no better person that deserves this award than you, George. Congratulations.
George, I just want to congratulate you on this amazing award, and you're an inspiration.
Dad, on behalf of myself and Kristen and your grandkids, congratulations on your award. We couldn't think of anybody more deserving. Thank you for all the wonderful work you do in the community.
My name is George, and I am an alcoholic. 30 years ago, I wouldn't have believed I'd be standing here today being honored for the work of helping alcoholics and addicts in recovery. That's what I was told to do right out of the gate, that I better stop being so selfish and self-centered and start to help somebody if I wanted to stay sober. And that's what I did. Almost anyone here, I believe, would know someone who may have had the same struggles I've had, and so many people. It's just a labor of love is what it became. I personally struggled with the disease for decades, but finally had my wake-up call in 1995 when a judge gave me a choice. I got 2 DUIs within 28 days of each other, in front of the same judge. Not good. And he offered me a recovery residence, then known as sober living, or prison. And at that time, I looked at the floor a lot because I was a construction inspector and I was on major projects, but now losing my license and losing my job for 3 years. I was staring at the floor thinking about this offer he just made me, and when the people in the courtroom behind me started laughing, I snapped out of it and looked up, and the judge was leaned way forward on the bench and said, "Are you an idiot?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll take that sober living, Your Honor," and kind of the rest is history. Right away, I realized that recovery residents provide an important path to long-term recovery. A well-run residence provides the best option for alcoholics and addicts to stay sober. And with mutual support, structured living, and social engagement serving as vital tools for healing. Action Alliance Foundation's next major goal is we're trying to get an apartment, possibly complex, where we can really concentrate on individuals in that particular setting. I've been asked over the years what motivates me to do this work, which is both rewarding and challenging. It's a brief answer. I'll give it to you today. God told me to do this, and I said, okay. Thank you.
I hope you revisited the court and showed the judge what you've been doing. Thank you. Okay. It is now my true pleasure to introduce Charlie and Ling Zhang, Orange County-based entrepreneurs, philanthropists, co-founder of Orange County Music and Dance, and just all-around incredible human beings. Please welcome Charlie and Ling to present this year's Outstanding Philanthropist Award.
Thank you so very much again. You're the most amazing, beautiful people, inside, outside. God bless. Good afternoon. The Outstanding Philanthropists Award recognizes an outstanding individual, family, or family foundation with a proven track record of exceptional financial generosity, and volunteer leadership to one or more Orange County nonprofit organizations.
The award is given to someone who has demonstrated extraordinary civics and charitable responsibility, and whose generosity inspire others to philanthropist action.
Please direct your attention to the screen.
Mohanad's impact in Orange County is really remarkable. He's contributed to innumerable programs at their founding as they needed support, and his contributions are wide and deep.
Mohanad not only represents someone who has been blessed with wealth and is able to share that through his philanthropic endeavors, but at the same time, he's a person of knowledge that understands that in this interdependent world, we really need to be the ones who are using our wealth to do good.
Mohanad has always been our biggest supporter. He's the top contributor at our annual galas. But not only that, he's there to mentor us. He's helped us with legal issues, with nonprofit issues, with business issues, and we've taken our matters to him, and he's given us excellent consultation, excellent advice.
Mohanad has been fundamental in getting the Beal Applied Innovation off the ground. He was a founding board member, and he's also a thought partner in every new activity that we have, whether it's venture funding or our program in artificial intelligence. Mohanad has been with me and our team as we've developed these programs.
It goes beyond just the monetary generosity, but also he has generosity in regards to his ideas.
One of his great passions is education, not only for children in Orange County, but across the world. So I approached Mohanad Malice in 2021 when the Taliban had taken over Afghanistan, and they had also put in a ban for women's education. An Afghan Literacy Foundation had decided to open up a computer lab for the girls to receive online support, and he was able to give us funding to help fund that computer lab.
Mohanad does the work of any great philanthropist, but he does it in a quiet way. He's deeply committed, he's resourceful. If you want to get something done, you go to Mohanad and have him help you figure it out.
When people think about philanthropy, they often think about who's going to write the big check. But in the case of Mohanad, I appreciate his mentorship and the advice that he has given us. So I'm grateful for that. And that gratitude goes beyond just the gratitude for the big checks.
Mohanad, on behalf of all of us at Beal Applied Innovation and the University of California, Irvine, congratulations. This award is well deserved.
Mr. Mohanad Malice, on behalf of the girls of Afghanistan and Afghan Literacy Foundation, I would like to congratulate you on this award, and I wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors.
On behalf of Islah LA and also Islah Academy, we want to thank Mohanad, and I wouldn't think of any better person who's more deserving of this award.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is my true pleasure to bring Year of Outstanding Philanthropics honoree to the stage. Please join me in congratulating Mohanad.
Thank you, Errol Acrylic, for this great words here. Thank you, Adita Arya, for sharing these, and Imam Jihad Safir, thank you for the lovely words. I really appreciate it. It's very meaningful to me to work with you and support the amazing work that you do. So thank you for what you do. The recognition today really should be for my wife, Rana. It's when you have a home that is peaceful, where it's quiet, that gives you the opportunity to be out there. And you have a wife of 43 years who makes that possible. It's really, that's where the awards should be going. But unfortunately, thank you. Again, receiving an award like this, it means a lot to me and to my family. As you know, we're first-generation immigrants. We came here in 1985. That's almost 40 years ago. And both of our families, growing up, had faced serious problems and serious hardships, which really impacted the way myself and Rana live our lives. Our parents are 1948 Nakba survivors. They were able to, even though they were forced out of their homes in Palestine, they were able to move on, and our lives always growing up was moving from one country to another country. And the same thing was Rana. It was, being in Kuwait and then going to Libya, then going to Lebanon, then Jordan. It was always just to try and rebuild our lives and make life possible for us and for the children growing up. So for us coming to the United States and being able to be in a stable environment, to be able, and nonetheless, in Orange County, like we took Dr. Mehtab's advice, Orange County has been so good to us. It's one of the most beautiful places, not just in the United States, but probably in the entire world. And we're so lucky to be here in Orange County. So my parents have always instilled the need of education, because that's the one thing that we always have to have rooted in us. But I also felt then always encouraged us to support those that are less fortunate. So, and we all heard today the joy of giving. That's really what makes your life meaningful. You give purpose in your life. You feel that you're supporting others that are doing phenomenal work. So over the past years, we've supported education by establishing chairs at 3 different universities, and we were able to support Bayan College, President Jihad Turk is here, I'm excited, and thank you for being here, Jihad. And we've helped build community centers, schools, and supported innovation, which is an amazing work that Beal Applied Innovation at UCI is being done. So we are made, during those 40 years in the US, wonderful friends, and we are excited that some of those friends are here today. I've got my partners at IRA Capital here as well that made all the work that I do and the funding possible. So thank you, our partners and our family that are here with us today. And I'm also excited to have fellow trustees here from UCI. So thank you for being here. And on behalf of my family and my 2 daughters, Dana and Tala, I thank you for having us this. And I really would like to congratulate all the honorees. But I want to thank the birthday boy for dreaming up these amazing, amazing concepts of gratitude and thank you to the people that do philanthropic work. But again, most importantly as well, we want to thank the wonderful team at NPD that made this possible, and the Association of Fundraising Professionals. And, this is an amazing event. So thank you, Kathy Ruvalo, and thank you to the chair, Shazeen Mufti, for making this a wonderful event for us all this evening. Thank you.
We are at our last honoree of the day. I would like to introduce you to Dr. Steve Goldstein, Vice Chancellor of Health Affairs at UC Irvine, to present it.
Good afternoon. Well, UCI receives a lot of well-deserved recognitions, top 10 public university in the nation. But for many of us, what's closest to our heart is the recognition of being the university that does the most for the American dream. And it's in that spirit I look at this room and think about the support we give for this wonderful annual event. And it's in that spirit that I have great pride in being the person who can introduce the Legacy Award winners this year. This award recognizes the cumulative philanthropic efforts of an individual, family, or family foundation over a period of 10 or more years of exceptional generosity, who through direct financial support demonstrate outstanding civic and charitable responsibility, and whose generosity encourages others to take philanthropic leadership roles in the community. Candidates have specifically demonstrated significant long-term involvement with one or more Orange County nonprofit organizations, The Legacy Award is given at the discretion of the judging panel and may not be given every year. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Mike and Linda are this perfect combination of head and heart. That is Mike and Linda Musallam to a T.
They're just really special people, and I so value that they are here, and my only wish is that they're here for a long, long, long time, because they're a source of tremendous good throughout this community and actually throughout a lot of places on this planet.
They make an impact here locally. They're strategic, they are giving, they are humble, and they have heart. And that's truly exceptional.
It's rare to see a combination of such incredible vision, strategy, and intellect together with true humility, modesty, and generosity of spirit. Mike and Linda bring both of those pieces to the equation.
They have utilized their kindness, their vision, to support a whole host of endeavors that have benefited so many people throughout the Orange County community.
Mike and Linda both grew up with a sibling, a brother, with Down syndrome. That life experience became a bedrock of Mike and Linda's philanthropy, and it's why their fund at OCCF is called the George and Bob Fund. It's named for their brothers because they don't want to put themselves first in their giving.
As friends of Glenwood House for children with neurodevelopmental disorders, and I have a son who is autistic, to support a place like Glenwood, it is able to thrive at a time when places like that are incredibly rare. Again, shows a understanding, vision, and empathy. And if anything, what we really need more in this day and age is what Mike and Linda bring to the table, which is human kindness.
Because of their generosity, we have been able to help so many more families become financially stable, help more children be successful in school, have helped more people find homes to live in to end their homelessness, and be able to connect people to the services they need.
The mark of the true humanitarian, the mark of the true visionary, is to plant a seed for a tree under which he knows he will never sit. The good that they do will remain long after all of us are gone.
Mike and Linda, on behalf of all of the countless lives you've touched and all of us at the Community Foundation and myself who you've inspired, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition.
I think it's imperative that we celebrate the individuals in our community who truly make our community better, not only today, but for many, many years to come. Mike and Linda, you've done that to an extraordinary extent. And there are so many people, including myself, for sure, who are ever grateful to you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Linda and Mike, for everything you do through Orange County United Way and for our community, and quite frankly, the world. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mike and Linda. Among your rich history of philanthropy, you have been powerful supporters of so many critical causes. That includes our Susan and Henry Samueli College of Health Sciences, the Susan Samueli Integrative Health Institute, and so much more. So it gives me a great honor and privilege to present you with this award. Please come to the stage. This year's Legacy honorees, Mike and Linda Musallam.
Thanks so much. Thank you, Steve, for that wonderful introduction. It was perfect, except for one thing. You said Mike and Linda. No. Always Linda and Mike, right? We've been married 48 years. I've learned some lessons. We had a little debate who was going to do the acceptance this evening, or this afternoon. And, originally we thought it'd just be a pretty long acceptance speech, maybe a couple hours. And Linda loves the spotlight and loves public speaking so much. She said, I'll do it. And I said, no, it's only 2 minutes. She said, you do it. That's not true, but it's a good story, right? Anyway, this is quite the remarkable community. And I hope you all recognize sort of Orange County is a special place. I've had a chance to be around the world, and we've seen a lot of great philanthropic efforts, but this community is remarkable. It's special, it's welcoming, and just the breadth of this, which I think gets exemplified today by the honorees and the people in the audience, says a lot. It's ambitious also. I can't even believe the bold goals. So for example, it just happened just a little while ago. So there's here 850, fundraisers in the room. We're gonna take a short break, don't mix. I see, right. Now how ambitious can you be? That's an impossible goal, but this group goes for it. Anyway, we're fortunate. Linda and I both grew up in very loving families where we learned the importance of family and the importance of just helping others and of community. And we've tried to live that way. When we were fortunate enough to have some success, we started the George and Bob Fund. It's a little over 20 years ago at the Orange County Community Foundation, and I've had a chance to help a lot of places, and we're not going to name those because I'll do a terrible job and I'll skip somebody, but their work has really been a great joy to us and meant a great deal. That's sort of in the rearview mirror. Now we're saying, okay, that's nice, but it's always what's next. And we're fortunate enough to have a foundation, which we just unveiled. We never thought we'd be in that kind of a position, but we feel like we have an opportunity to really do some impactful work, and particularly in this field of healthcare, try and do some transformational things that can truly have global impact. And so we're going to go for that, so stay tuned. Anyway, big thanks to all of you. If I could be so bold as to make a comment, on behalf of the community, thanks to all of you for what you do to make the world a better place. It's a big deal. Thank you.
Listening to everybody, listening to stories, seeing everybody speak, and all the warm applause for everyone, I have a new name for all this. This is the Hotel Orange County. You can come, but you can never leave.
Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. Very inspirational, is it not? Yes? Okay, good. So I want to also say a couple thanks. I want to thank Bill Ennis and his beautiful videos. I want to thank the servers here at the wonderful Grove. And I want to tell David, Victoria is here. I feel her. I'd love to bring back to the stage now our wonderful co-chairs, Kathy and Shazeen.
Thank you, Mike and Linda, and congratulations again. Now we would like to thank Maria Hall Brown for serving as our Mistress of Ceremonies again this year. Maria, you always bring such grace and levity to this wonderful event because half of us are always crying, so thank you so much. We appreciate everything you do for us and make this a wonderful event.
We just want to thank you all for being here. We want to thank the committee who worked tirelessly on this event. And thank you to our sponsors. Again, we just really appreciate all the support that you give us.
Once again, we want to thank Orange County Business Journal for their continuing support. Today's decor was generously donated by Bernie Gaps of Absolutely Fabulous Events. And we want to thank Lily from SYL Design Studio for making these beautiful arrangements. Thank you, Lynn and Charlie, for paying for the wonderful flower arrangements. Thank you. And again, just a round of applause for all of our wonderful servers and vendors that make this such a beautiful event. Thank you.
Okay, so this is it. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you next year. It will be the 40th anniversary. So it's a milestone year, and we have some special things planned for next year. So look out for us to be calling on you. And I'm pleased to announce today that I'll be chairing the event next year alongside my co-chair, who is Matthew Wadlinger from CASA, Orange County. Thank you. Matthew and I are going to be doing this together next year. Stay tuned for more details for NPD 2025.